Hey coaches, welcome to day 14 of the 21-day coach training. Today is the last day of week 2, and we are going to be talking about how to share Shakeology, the products, and the Beachbody On Demand programs. So first and foremost, in order to share about them, we need to learn about them. So I recommend making it a goal to learn at least about one program or product a day. So you might be wondering like, oh, okay, like how do I do that? So there's actually amazing trainings in the Coach Online office. So all you need to do is go to your Coach Online office, click training at the top, and then click product trainings. And you can literally find every product, every program, everything about Shakeology you could ever want to know or need to know. And also another really great way to learn about the products and stuff is to just use them yourself or do the programs. I mean, I find that when I use something for myself, I learn about it, how it reacts with my body, how my body reacts to it, and how it's really helping me. So that way I could really share from experience when I'm talking to potential clients or coaches along the line. So when you're posting about and you're sharing about these products and programs, make sure that you're telling people how it helped you. You're not just like stating facts about it, because I mean, honestly, people probably will find that boring and it's not really relatable, because they're like, oh, great. Like, I could just read about this if I wanted to, but people really want to know how these programs and products have helped you because they trust you. And that's another way for you to build trust with them, is by sharing like your story. So for example, if you're sharing about Shakeology, make sure that you're saying like, okay, like, yeah, I'm drinking this amazing shake, but I struggled with IBS for so long. I was constantly uncomfortable, constantly bloated, and Shakeology is the only thing that kept me regular and made me feeling good day to day. So like, I mean, it can be a little more elaborate than that, but that's just like kind of an example. So really share how Shakeology and these programs or products are really helping you, not just like stating the facts. Another thing is when you're posting about them, we kind of say not to name drop the products, because if you name drop the products, people can go and like check them out for themselves online and they don't really even need you. So make sure when you're posting about it, you don't say Shakeology. You might say like, I'm drinking this awesome superfood shake and it's really helping me with regularity kind of thing. So that way, if people are seeing you do this and they're like, well, I wonder what that shake is, like maybe I'll ask her, It's called curiosity marketing. So instead of them going out and looking up the product for themselves, they have to ask you, which is exactly what you want, because that means they're interested. So make sure that when you're talking about the products and posts and such, don't name drop the product. So like say you're using Energize, which is our pre-workout, just be like, I'm using this awesome, like all natural vegan pre-workout. It doesn't give me the jitters and I love it because it gets me pumped before my workout and I don't feel like I'm going to have a heart attack mid-workout. Like really share like from your story, and also don't name Energize, just say pre-workout. So people are like, oh, which pre-workout do you use, So that way it kind of gives you a starting point for a conversation. So that's when you're posting. When you're talking about the programs and products to potential clients or coaches, again, make sure you're saying how these things have helped you, because that's how people build trust with you. For example, like I know that I want to know how something would work for someone else before I would buy it myself. You know what I mean? So also make sure when you're talking to people, you have kind of scripts laid out for each program and product. That way you don't word vomit, because word vomit could be really intimidating and can turn a person off. So make sure before you kind of start going, and you could do this on your own too, like on your own time, kind of every time you add something or learn something new about a program or product, you can add it to your script kind of thing. And they don't have to be long scripts. They could just be like a little paragraph about, about the product or the program. That way when people ask you, you're not like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing, blah, 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 and they tune you out. So make sure you have a clear, concise description of each product and program, and you can kind of do that as you go. Like I said, as you're learning the programs and products one by one, make a little script for each one, and you could honestly take the scripts like right out of the the coach product trainings and just kind of shorten them and make them your own, and it's golden. I use my scripts all the time, because if someone asks me, hey, like what's Energize all about, instead of just like going and scrambling to find the information, I just have a cute little clear, concise paragraph about Energize, and I could just shoot it their way, and I know I'm not word vomiting, and I know I'm giving them the correct information they need. Also, when you're talking to people about these programs and products, make sure you know what they're struggling with before you start telling them about something. Because if they're struggling with energy and you're telling them about, hydrate, doesn't really go along with what they're struggling with. So make sure you're really, really listening to what the person has to say and what they need help with. That way you can best align them with the program or product that would really help them. Another thing is if people can't, this also helps like knowing about the programs and products, because if someone says they can't afford a challenge pack or, they don't really want Shakeology, you could be that 500 PB coach by getting them started with something else, whether it be the digestive boost, the power greens, energize, hydrate, recover, recharge, the 3-day refresh, anything like that. So make sure that you know about these programs and products because you can best help your client with that. And you can also give them options if they can't afford a challenge pack, and you can work on your PV in return. So those are the really important key points for sharing Shakeology and the programs and products. Make sure you learn about them, make sure you're posting about them, but in your own way and like kind of not name dropping. And in your conversation, make sure, again, you're building genuine relationships with these people and you're really finding out what you can do to best help them. Share your story and really focus on the client because the client's needs will come first. So I hope you guys had an awesome week, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.